Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For San Francisco. Shortstop, number 10.
And the new season is finally underway as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of his zone. One out.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. At the plate, Hunter Pence. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Hunter Pence is the second out of the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And he takes strike 2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Now to the plate, Bayer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number two. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Too low, 1-0.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Span. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Now batting, Buster Posey. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Number 28, Buster
Into
Posey.
the windup and the pitch. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Rizzo is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Joe
Batting
Panik.
sixth, second baseman, Joe Panik.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number two.
Left fielder.
Now at the plate,
Number 15.
McLeod. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Grichuk ranging back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Man at second here with 2 away. And standing in now, Juan Uribe. First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Left fielder.
Ready with the
Rendell
first pitch.
Grichuk.
Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here it comes, 1-0. Ball two.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Fouled straight back.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Batting 6.
Digging in,
Second
Johnny
baseman.
Peralta. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Madison Bumgarner. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Bumgarner.
First delivery to him on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley for Span. Ought to be extra bases. Nunez is on his way home. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. Digging in to try it again. Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Popped up. And Peralta will put this one away for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Victor Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Martinez waiting for the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box, Jed Jerko. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting 8.
So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. The pitcher, Carlos Martinez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Here's Buster Posey now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher it, Buster Posey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Up next for
stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Panik. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Bayer. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now
trying to
batting,
pick things up where he left
15.
off. McLeod, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is flared right back over the mound. And he is out on the tag. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Juan Uribe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Madison Bumgarner. He popped out in his first trip. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone. Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got to battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. The relay, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here comes the 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1 from the stretch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Center fielder number 2.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's running towards second. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Here's a look over to first. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Aledmus Diaz. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Aledmus Diaz.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Fouled back. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And another foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Uribe's got it. And he's set down, one away. So
now
digging in now, Bayer. He flew out in his last at bat. Late that time for a strike. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Now a fly ball here, not hit all that well out toward Pence in right. And there's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Rizzo.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Full count. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Span to the track, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Standing in, Rendell Grichuk. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McLeod on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2. Now here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Hit hard up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo onto the grass. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Joe Panik. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Joe Panik.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hence rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. Ready once again, McLeod. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Bayer is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he's safe. Here's the third baseman, Juan Uribe. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Took something off there, but it misses ball 1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Set to deliver on 2-1 to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. Diaz picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Johnny Peralta now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Line drive to left, and that'll be a base hit for Peralta. The throw into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
Third baseman, number
Here's
3.
Jed Jerko now.
Sure.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat. Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And Span will haul this one away for route number 2. At the plate, Carlos Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carlos Martinez.
First pitch on its way. In the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. He'll go the short way to panic at second, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Madison Bumgarner. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Madison Bumgarner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Peralta's up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 10.
Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Piscotty, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 2.
Digging in once again, Denard Span. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Bayer. And that retires the side. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate.
The shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. In the air to straightaway right. Moving over is Pence, and he's got it 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Bayer 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. McLeod will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In there, strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage. Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another chance? Hunter Pence. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Hunter Pence.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
First baseman.
Striding in once again, Victor Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to left field. Grichuk over to his right. 2 down. At the plate, Buster Posey. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in to try it again. Rendell Grichuk.
Leading
0
off
for
for
2 on the afternoon so far.
Left fielder, Rendell Grichuk.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. Span posts under it. 1 down. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. Here's Johnny Peralta now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Second baseman, Johnny
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Bumgarner into his motion. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Now another 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Here's Joe Panik. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Second baseman, Joe.
First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Ready once again, McLeod, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2-1, here it is. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Piscotty. Makes the play, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. One gone here in the Giants' half of the eighth. And standing in now, Juan Uribe.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Fly ball heading for the alley. Bayer is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Panic rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 7-3 ball game. Stepping into the box, Madison Bumgarner. And with a runner already in scoring position and one away, he is likely not to be bunting here. Nori Aoki will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Nori Aoki. Now pitching for the Cardinals.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1 for Uribe. He records his first double of the year here on opening day. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Diaz brings it in on to first, and there are two down. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it to Scotty. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stephen Wright is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 35, Stephen Wright.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there, and it's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Little dribbler up the third baseline. Barehanded. He is out.
Now
Digging in, Tyler
Catcher.
Lyons.
Tyler
And he's getting his first plate
Lyons.
appearance here in the 8th after entering off the
attention,
bench just a little bit
Pinch
ago.
hitting for the
Colton
Cardinals.
Wong will
Number
get the call
16,
here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Colton Wong.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Span is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Aledmus
shortstop.
Diaz. No hits in
Aledmus
3 tries so
Diaz.
far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Pence will move over to make the play to end the inning.
Your
Zach
attention,
Duke
please.
enters from the pen
Now
to
pitching
start
for
the
the
9th
Cardinals,
inning as he'll try to keep
number
the score
29,
right where it is heading to the
Zach
bottom of the
Duke.
9th. So coming to the plate, Denard Span.
Leading
He's
off for
doubled
San
and
Francisco.
singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Number 2, Denard Span.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Pence.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Here it comes on 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's Buster Posey now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Bayer racing back. Still ranging back. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
The batter.
At the plate, Joe Panic. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Hey now.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitchers. Hey, great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside. For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting.
Stepping up now,
Number 15.
McLeod. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Your
Kevin
attention,
Segrist
please.
enters now in a
pitching
mop-up
for the
role as
Cardinals,
he'll try to keep the
number
deficit right
46.
where it is.
Kevin Segrist.
From the stretch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else. Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back center.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. So digging in now, Bayer. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Sierra will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here. So he'll just... Will Smith enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Trey Mancini will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just... hit hard towards second. And he's retired 1 away. Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. He was a ground out victim last time up. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Span at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Now here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Span to the track, to the wall. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Mark Melanson enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Melanson.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Second baseman.
Now batting, Johnny Peralta. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Settling in now,
Now batting,
Jed Jerko.
third
He
baseman,
struck out swinging in his
Turn.
last trip to the plate.
Your
Greg
attention,
Garcia will look for
In
some
hitting for the
two-out magic
Cardinals,
here as he'll pinch
number
hit with 2
35,
gone and a runner at first.
Greg Garcia.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
And there's a swing and a miss on a good pitch. And now the Redbirds are down to their final strike. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Melanson's ready. They'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. And guys, the Giants couldn't have done it this afternoon without the performance of this man, Juan Uribe. Strike oppose. He's our top player of the game.
Well, everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work during the offseason and spring training has paid off. He came out here excited to play a real game again, and he really had a great game.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants. 9 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Madison Bumgarner. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Carlos Martinez. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.
from the city by the bay, AT&T Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Here's Javier Baez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, center fielder, number 9.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Into the box now, Yonhervis Solarte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping up now, Carlos Correa. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Carlos Correa is the second out of the opening frame. Miguel Cabrera stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, the shortstop, Eduardo Nunez.
Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Flipped out the other way towards short. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0. ball left side. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for route number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Greinke comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Outside, 3-0 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Beltran has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate, Maikel Franco. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Number 7, Maikel Franco.
A fastball taken for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Here's Carlos Beltran.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And Uribe will put this one away for the first out. Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8th.
Striding into the box, Wellington Castillo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this is fouled back and out of play. Price ready with the 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Here's Buster Posey now. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Joe Panik as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. For Posey, that's his first double on the year. Swing and a liner, but a fine grab by the shortstop Ramirez as he takes away a hit, and there's 1 gone. Now batting, McLeod. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 15.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And standing in now, Juan Uribe. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Solarte is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Coming to the plate now, David Price. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. At the plate, Zach Greinke. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 21, Zach Greinke.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Span on the run. He's there and records the first out. Digging in, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Pitch on the way. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 from Price. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Solarte.
Into the windup and the pitch. Yonhervis Solarte will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Posey gathers it, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Shortstop, Eduardo
Here's
Nunez.
the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Softly hit out to short. And one gone. So one gone here in the San Francisco third. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch. I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Beltran coming on, and this will land foul.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
Miguel Cabrera.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Drilled to the right side. Panic from shallow right. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike one, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Now Price is 1-2. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Beltran. He's got it 1 away. Standing in, Buster Posey. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And he'll They'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Panik comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. 2-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Baez has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Carlos Beltran. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Carlos Beltran.
In there, 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And another foul ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Alexi Ramirez.
Alexi Ramirez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 50th pitch of the game on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Castillo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off. McLeod, he'll lead things off.
Left fielder, number 15.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Now batting, third
Here's
baseman,
the third baseman, Juan Uribe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Solarte ranging forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So coming to the plate, David Price comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Ramirez for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Greinke comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Tapped down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got to run at third base with 2 outs. This is where the hitter's got to lock in and say, I'm picking us up anyway. He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base, that's a really good inning.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Zach Greinke. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Zach Greinke.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Line towards center field. Span patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling. Right there tells us how bad. You got 2 strikeouts. You go up there and you swing the ball out of the zone. He's not seeing anything right now.
And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Digging in to try it again, Yangervis Solarte. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Pence coming on. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Carlos Correa now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Carlos Correa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Posey's got it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Ready once again, Denard Span. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Fielder, Denard Span.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now. And that's over. 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. In the air out to straightaway left. Beltran has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Victor Martinez. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. And a ball, 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Hit hard to the right side. Correa on the grass. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Back here in San Francisco. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
Miguel Cabrera.
First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Ball 2 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Skied into very shallow right. Pence has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Maikel Franco comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. The pitch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Outside, 2-1. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ball game. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at.
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Beltran. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. And now there's ball 4 to Beltran, so they'll just give him first and battle with the next guy. Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. Stephen Wright takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Stephen Wright.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. David Peralta will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Peralta.
And this is taken outside for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
1-0 count. Here it is. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. A.J. Pierzynski will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
A.J. Pierzynski.
All right, back to him on the mound. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning.
7th inning stretch.
Here's Buster Posey now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The second
Here's
baseman,
Joe Panik. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, McLeod. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Greinke's ready. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Beltran has a read on it. And the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Zach Greinke. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Alejandro De Aza is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Alejandro De Aza.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Panik. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder.
Here's Javier Baez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Odubel Herrera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging
Second
in the
baseman.
switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Swing and a miss on the old flutter ball, even at 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. A swing and a knuckleball making him look bad. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Justin Grimm is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
52, Justin Grimm. This change defensively for the Cubs. Now playing center field, number 37, Odubel Herrera. Now at shortstop, number 6, David Peralta.
Here's the third baseman, Juan Uribe. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Leading out for the
Cubs
Giants.
have someone working in their
Third
bullpen now
baseman.
as a right-hander's
Juan
begun to get loose.
Uribe.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
0-1 count and the pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and down goes Uribe for out number 1. Now at the plate, Stephen Wright. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Hits this one hard the other way. Solarte fields it cleanly on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a knuckleball here is bounced to second base. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
A knuckler that just missed too low.
1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera.
And a knuckleball in the dirt.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you probably got to sit on that right now.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Maikel Franco. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. The 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Hit to short. Scooped up. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets fouled. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Pierzynski has it, and he makes the throw to first. Span is retired, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 8.
So stepping in, Hunter Pence. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Here it comes. Hard hit towards center. And Martinez is going to have himself a base knock. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat. So striding in, Buster Posey. Got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, A.J. Pierzynski comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Stepping into the box, Justin Grimm. Tommy La Stella will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Tommy La Stella.
On the ground up the middle to his left, Nunez on to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard hit at third. Taken there by Uribe. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Mike Montgomery comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Montgomery.
Here's Joe Panic. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Kelby Tomlinson is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter,
now to the plate,
15.
McLeod, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Justin Ruggiano will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Ruggiano.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's going to get there. And there's your winning run at third now with only one away. Standing in, Juan Uribe. He went down on strikes last time up.
Uribe.
So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
A pitcher number 35.
So digging in now, Stephen Wright. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drew Stubbs will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 16, Drew Stubbs.
Wade Davis takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Wade Davis.
Nori Aoki will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. And the winning run is across to score. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
Our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.